Hi, I'm Ritvik and I sold my Super Meteor, my Royal Enfield. So, to understand why I sold my bike, first you have to understand my relationship with motorcycles and specifically my Super Meteor. So, the story starts back in September of 23, like 2 years ago. I needed a bike. I had ridden a 125cc before, so I was looking at Royal Enfields and other brands as well. I decided to go with the Super Meteor because I liked the seating position back at that time, and it really made me feel like a king, like it was royal. So I was sold. The vibes were good. There were no riding modes. Like it was a raw 650cc parallel twin. So yeah, things were going great. Like I did a couple of rides, some 150 kilometer, some 300 kilometer day rides on that motorcycle. It's getting used to the suspension and everything. I knew what I was getting myself into with the hard suspension and everything, so there was no issue with that. But I just kept thinking, what if I could make it better? So that started my quest for going faster. First, I added the DNA air filter, the stage 2 DNA air filter. It did make a tiny bit of a difference, but not that much. Like, not it was not that noticeable to me. Then I put the AEW exhaust, the performance exhaust, which made the motorcycle much lighter. That did make a little bit of a difference. Then I added Fuel X Lite. That did a very big difference to the motorcycle. Like the fueling was so bad and the throttle response went crazy after that. Along with that, I also added the MK Design bobber kit, which reduced the weight of the motorcycle quite a bit. So yeah, I did a lot of modifications on that bike, only to get a bit more faster, if you know what I'm talking about. So I did not know back then that I wanted something faster. I was just looking at performance upgrades as a reason to be like, okay, I can make this more better than what it really is. I just want to capture the character a bit more, sample the character a bit more, like that. It was going good. Then the suspension, I did a Malsej Ghat ride, and there I realized how bad the suspension is for roads like where we are right now. So a little bit more suspension travel, a little bit more forgiving suspension would be a better deal to me. So I went ahead and bought Avon shocks from Hitchcock's motorcycle. It was a bit shorter than the standard suspension, but it was a really big upgrade to my motorcycle, which I loved very much. Along with that, I also did two more things. After riding a while, I realized that the forward foot pegs situation is really tiring for longer rides. For me, at least, I need something a bit more backwards. I thought I could live with that, but I couldn't. So I switched it for the shotgun foot pegs. If you want any details on that, you can text me below. So yeah, I also lowered the handlebars, made it flat, the drag handlebars. I was thinking of making it much faster. Then came the two big upgrades, which were the SNS Stage 2 camshaft, the Code 6 tune, which created pops and bangs. Did nothing for the performance, I'm sorry, but it was just the same. It was just pops and bangs, but the performance was still not there. The SNS camshafts, they did get the bike to a like in the higher rev range. It was quite good in the higher rev range, but it's not fast. Then I decided to change the gearing, added taller gearing. Then I experimented with shorter gearing. So there were a lot of differences, but nothing suited me. I like a more taller gearing for highways, like stretching a long stretch of gears, like really wait and then go. So yeah, I needed real power, and this was not it. So I decided let's get something better. So I looked through some catalogs. I had a limited budget, so I got two very nice options. So both of them were Ducati Monsters. One was the Ducati Monster 795 from 2014, and the other one was Ducati Monster 821, I believe, from 2016. 821 had 4 previous owners, and it had went through an accident earlier this year. And the 795 was clean as far as I was concerned. The only problem was the 795 did not have ABS. So it's clean, low mileage, ABS, dirty, crashed, but new. Both of them had similar mileage, which is around 11k, 12k kilometers, but I steered towards the 795. So yeah, I bought the Ducati Monster 795. Why did I do that? From parallel twin to L twin, both of them had L twins, the choices, but specifically this one I like because of the design. I like the design a lot. Raw power, no ABS, but I did not trigger the ABS on my Super Meteor at all. So I'm like, I can live with that. So yeah, do I miss my Super Meteor? Yes and no. Maybe. Sometimes. Because there's a lot of memories, a lot of rides that I went on that motorcycle, some of which I've uploaded on this channel. He was charming, but I'm not that guy anymore. That guy wanted comfort. I want chaos. Real talk, advice to buyers, Super Meteor is a great bike. You have to appreciate for what it is. It's a classic motorcycle. So yeah, just even if you throw lakhs of rupees in it, you won't be able to get raw performance. It will still be slow. So just keep that in mind. The Royal Enfields are inherently slow motorcycles, but that's not a bug, it's a feature. They are supposed to be that way. 2795 Seekers, I don't know if you'll be able to find it or not. I was lucky enough that I was able to find the motorcycle. So it's rare, it's punchy. I found one in a good shape. If you're able to, if you have the money, you should go for it. It's a really nice motorcycle. But try to get the ABS one. I am me, so I got the non-ABS one, even if I should not. But yeah. It's been one hell of a ride. Subscribe for more motorcycle madness, I guess. Ride safe and ride stupid fast.